Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Wesley, and welcome back. Right now, it is just Brett and I. I think Durante's plane is not even at the airport yet. It is still en route, and Brother Elam's plane, I don't even know if it took off. So I don't think Byron's going to be here tonight. He's not going to be here. And Durante is on the way. But, so now y'all stuck with Brett and Brett and I were just talking Cowboys. Brett, continue Cowboys.
Well, first I want to play on your analogy to open the show. Durante's plane may be delayed. Elam's plane, so I don't know, for those of you that like Christmas movies, planes, trains, and automobiles, Byron is at the point that he is either on the train or in an automobile. We ain't figured out which it is yet. He ain't on a plane no more because the plane will get you here pretty quick once it finally take off.
Yeah,
he might be in a train or automobile. We have to check on him. We have to send John Candy to see about him. Rest in peace, John Candy. But we got to send him to see about him, see what's going on.
What the man say? What he said? What the man say? He said, I'm traveling. No, that's Durante that said I'm traveling back. He just said still out.
When I grow up, I wouldn't be like Byron. Listen, Byron is out there. I want to be like him. I want to be like him when I grow up.
Hey, but real quick, before we officially let Brent go back to his conversation about the Cowboys, I want to come in and say that the game was a tale of two halves. There was an Eagles half and there was a Cowboys half. And unfortunately for the Eagles, the Cowboys half turned out to be better than the Eagles half, and the Cowboys beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Brent, talk to me.
Well, first off, I've never seen a game with two teams. Well, yes, I have, because it's Dallas Cowboys. I've never seen a game with two teams where both teams simultaneously desperately want to win, but also can't get out their own way.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say this, after the fumble, for those of you who didn't watch the game, at halftime, the score was 21-7. Okay, the Cowboys managed to score a touchdown just at the waning moments of the first half. Cowboys they scored in the second half, so it's 14-21. Okay, and then the Cowboys go down the field and they make it 21-21. Now the Cowboys have a chance to capitalize because on the ensuing kickoff after they got the score tied up, they forced a fumble.
Who did that?
And so they got the ball at first and goal with the ball on like the 3 or the 4 yard line. Okay. Then because common sense ain't so common, the Dallas Cowboys, they didn't go 3 and out because that would make sense if you kick a field goal. No, they decided to go for it on 4th down, went 4 and out, gave the ball back to Philadelphia there. Now they eventually get the ball back later on, but that's neither here nor there. It just shows me, and I'm not saying that, hey, I'm glad the Cowboys won. Please don't, Cowboys fans don't take it like that. I'm glad our team won. I'm glad that they won. Okay, I was rooting for them. I was cheering. I was like, I'm going to lose fantasy. I got to win something tonight. So I was cheering for them, and they weren't looking good because fantasy was already rough that morning. I got to looking at the first half. I said, oh, boy. But then I realized we were going to get the ball to start. I said, okay, maybe there's a little life. Maybe they can punch around a little bit. And I just said, hey, you know what? If the team is at least competitive against Philly, I feel good. Well, I couldn't have predicted the second half. So it is what it is. Now, do I still have this? Do I have newfound faith in the Cowboys? No. As I was explaining to Wesley, they would have to win out. They're going to need a little help. One, that would be very difficult for them to win out. But two, even if they win out, I just don't know. There's only so much winning with your back against the wall that a team can do before you start to kind of run out of steam, right? Like you think about it. It took a lot of, I know there was some miscues from Philadelphia and stuff, but a lot of plays had to go Dallas's way. But think about the energy they had to exert to get back in the game. And the defense had no margin for error. Now, to their credit, the defense pitched a shutout in the second half. So that worked, okay? All right. But how often can you count on your D? And I'm not saying even the best defense in the NFL, for 2 quarters, giving up 0 points, while it happens, it's not all that common. You normally get something, maybe a field goal or something, but there's normally something, unless you got a real low-scoring game. So when you look at that, the Cowboys' chances of doing something were they to run the table, get a little help, get in. I told Wes we need a microscope to see it. So it's not 0, but it is as close to 0 as one could get, even if they stumble into the playoffs. I just think it's going to be a heavy lift to ask them, okay, you had to win your last 6-7 games to make it in the dance. You're in the dance. Now you got to win the rest of these in order to actually do something. And we know in previous years, and obviously I know people say it's a different team, all this other stuff, different head coach. But in previous years, the core of this team has done better in the regular season, made the playoffs, and won and done themselves or managed to win a wild card game and then get trounced in the divisional round. So I told Wesley, and I'm telling you all listening, I'm not going to get excited. I'm not going to, I mean, I'm going to root for them like normal, but I'm not going to get excited and go like full on Cowboys fan unless they win 2 playoff games. If you get me to a conference championship game, I said, that'll be 1 week. I'm going to turn into the Cowboys fans that y'all hate. I'm going to be like, this might be, because anybody can manage to win 1 game. Do I think that's going to happen? Unfortunately, probably not. Again, there's a chance, but that chance is so infinitesimally small. I don't think it's quantifiable at this present juncture. But stranger things have happened.
No, not that strange. I don't think that tie, as I've been saying many, many times, it's gonna come back to hurt y'all in some form of fashion.
I don't know, man. Green Bay been playing like cheeks, West. I don't know.
I don't care about Green Bay, just tie in general. Your record is not going.
That might be true. You might be on something with that. Hey, listen, this is an interesting year because there's a lot of teams in the mix, but I can't say. I mean, I know, okay, Philadelphia prior to this week, you can make a case for, but I can't really say there's a team out there. If you really look at the field and say there's a team that's almost unbeatable, right? Like, and not just because the win-loss, but like the way the teams, like you have a team like the Colts, they have a great week, then they have a poor week. Have a great week and a poor week, and they are record-wise, they're one of the better teams in AFC.
Yeah,
but they're inconsistent to some extent. And I mean, obviously, I know there's defensive matchups and stuff play a role in that. I get all that, but what I'm saying is, when their main bread and butter of Jonathan Taylor ain't cutting it, it's very hard for the Indianapolis Colts to win, right? So you don't really have, to me, I don't have a team right now I can look at and say, okay, they're head and shoulders above everybody else. Now, the defending champs are the defending champs, and prior to this week, you could make a case for it. After this week, I got to question, some of the second half stuff that they do because they don't make and I know Durante will probably want to get in on this when he gets in, but they don't seem to make second half adjustments in real time. And I think that hurts them because when they come back, their defense a lot of times plays pretty good. Because again, if you think about now, I know this week is a misnomer, but if you think about it, defense was playing pretty well in the first half. And even in the second half, though, I know they gave up a lot of points. Those were explosive plays. They were big plays that really kind of chunked down the field. So when you look at it, they were able to make a stand on their own goal line to hold Dallas. Now, some of it was
hold on. Let's remember that your boy CD Lamb seemed to have hot potato hands. I don't know what's going on with
he should have threw it to Ferg again. You keep throwing the CD. Throw it to Ferg. I need Ferg to get some more points. Throw it to Ferg, number 4. Throw it to Ferg.
Look, if you ain't throwing it to Ferg, said that number 88 tells me that's who I need to hit.
That 88 overhyped. If you ain't throwing it to 87, you better throw it to 3. That's all I know.
Look, man, I said, oh boy, CD, you finna catch it this week, boy. Because I mean, you dropping whole touchdowns out here in these streets, and it hits you right where it needs to hit you. You just to the flow. That's a tough situation when you're supposed to be the guy.
Well, but you can make the case George Pickens is the guy. Like, if
I'm aware of that, but 88 is supposed to be the guy because he's wearing 88.
Well, I told you don't let that fool you. What happened to Dez? What that fool you?
Hey. What's a football movie? What's not one?
I mean, I don't know, Wes. Listen, they tell me they move common to football. Not even a move common to football. It don't even got to be a football. It's got to be common to football.
Hey, and what type of football are we talking at this point? We talking soccer? We talking regular American football? Because I mean,
I don't know.
Shit. But anyway, the 88 say, hey, the ball's supposed to go here. So he's supposed to be making them plays. This is the only thing I know. He been letting y'all down, man. He been letting y'all down.
Well, that's okay. All I know is George Pickens is him, and him. I don't know what to tell you. George Pickens had like 150 some yards, and I was like, this is some crazy. No, he got hurt, came back, and still made a play. I was like, CD, you got to do better, boss. I listen. I know that they are keying on you. I know, like Wes say, you're the guy, But in the second half, they had to know George
wide
Pickens.
open. Come on now. Come on.
I know I'm not taking up for him. They was kidding on George Pickens. They stopped worrying about CD. CD, you got to do better, man.
George Pickens catching up with two people just cause.
Listen, and George Pickens got that heart in him, man. He said, "Listen, I tell you what, give me the rock in space, I do something to him." He said, "Y'all ain't gonna stop me."
Yeah. But at the same time, Durante ain't here to yell at me this week. So it is what it is. Shout out to the Eagles. Y'all playing just like y'all been playing all season. Y'all seem to be wanting to continue that train. A lot of people still calling for Patulo's job. Whew, and I ain't gonna say what I normally would say because apparently we talk about anything to do with a certain thing that's gonna make some people's family members mad at them over the holidays. Our videos don't do well, so I'm gonna leave that part alone. But you take that trip, and I said this before, you take that trip and look what happened. Two of their key people took that trip. One of them ain't playing for the rest of the season, and one of them ain't really been looking like he been playing this season. So
and on that note, and I'll just say this without jumping in the water. You got to be careful about that company you keep now.
Yeah, buddy, I'm trying to tell you. And then some people say, well, they ain't got Mekhi Becton no more. So you trying to tell me that a former Jet player was the hinge pin to your offense? Huh? How about that?
Hey, I don't know. I know a former Jet player is a linchpin in my daggone defense.
Well, that's all I know. Your defense sent the guy that was scaring people away. So now they got a new person to scare people that's taking up 2 and 3 people. So now you got opportunities to get them and other boys going back there.
Well, the toughest play I seen, my man had a free run at one point on Jalen. I said, hey, nobody picked winning. Good God.
That's a bad idea. I tell you that right now. Don't do that. They learned from that lesson and put 3 on it.
I said, who? I said, my man was unmolested to the quarterback. He was on his way.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. I tell you right now, that's curtains for your quarterback. He's gonna be running, guaranteed, and probably about to throw the ball out of bounds somewhere. Because we saw a decent amount of that as well in the game. Not a decent amount, but a few plays like that.
Yeah, and I think the other thing, and I know like sometimes it works, and I wish Durante was here because I'd be curious to get his 2 cents on it. Yeah. But like Jalen has got to get away from doing that shovel pass is not a design, because on the one shovel pass was just an incompletion. Okay, fine. But the second one, that's the play that Saquon caught the little shovel pass, and then the ball got popped out. Now, you could argue, okay, well, the ball could get popped out of any play. That's a given. But the herky jerkiness of that play, and it was almost like backyard football. Saquon was looking for the ball, but like he the ball would get thrown like that. Then he had to grab the ball and was like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta go. But when he turned to get to go, the Cowboys said, hey man, we here. And next thing you know, the ball is out. So I just think that the Eagles, in addition to their play calling and some adjustments, they gotta settle down and they gotta stay like I hate to say it this way. I know Nick Sirianni said this week he didn't feel this way, but you can't take your foot off the gas. If you're playing great football in the first half, you go into halftime, you make some adjustments, you add some new wrinkles to your scheme. You say, okay, we figure they see this and this. Here are a couple new wrinkles we can work in. You come out the first drive of the second half, lets you see what the other team is keying on, what might work, what might not work. And as you go through the rest of the second half, you start to exploit that a little bit. You work in those wrinkles. So I didn't really think that Philly, and I know part of it was a turnover, but I didn't think Philly could actually find a way to kind of, and then like at one point they started to kind of walk down the field, and then like I said, next thing I know, pressure gets to Jalen. Jalen does that little shovel thing, and then that, ball turned over. So again, and that's why I said that's the thing. I go back to the Dallas had the ball first and goal, they couldn't score. So despite all of that,
hey,
when you need to understand, because the game could have been over right there, right? Dallas didn't need to have to wait to the last second to kick a field goal. Technically, they punching in from 4 yards out west.
Yeah.
And then they hold up defensively. That's a ball game.
Yeah. Also, your golden kicker, he lost some of his gold, didn't he?
Yeah, don't Weston man on fantasy. You heard me twice. Hey, but listen, he made the kick I needed.
Yeah, well, yeah, he did.
He made the kick I needed. I told Durante too, ladies and gentlemen. I told him, I said, Durante, because we were talking during the second half of this game. And I do have a question for you, Wes, and I wish Durante was here so we could talk about it.
Oh Lord.
Then Wes, did you just see the highlights of the game? Did you watch any of that game?
I watched some of it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So the interference call with DeGene Cooper and CD, right? All right, now obviously it didn't matter because CD made the catch. I got a question for you, and I want to see if you landed where I did when Durante and I had this conversation. And then if Durante don't pop in, we can move off football. Mm-hmm. I mean, well, unless you want to talk about the Jets. That's not shade. I'm just saying, unless you want to talk about the Jets.
Well, see, so that particular play I did not see live. I don't recall.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I don't really have much to comment about it, to really be honest with you.
Okay, let me tell you what I told Durante, and I really wish Durante was here because I think Durante and I sort of landed in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now Durante said he has some. I'm quoting Durante here, so y'all, if y'all want to tell Durante he needs new friends, y'all can tell him that. Durante said some people that are Cowboys fans was coming after. Well, they were having a conversation about the penalty. So then Durante asked me, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna ask you as a Cowboys fan, but sort of a Cowboys fan with sense. What do you think?" I told Durante that I seen action from both players on the play. So Cooper DeJean had the hand that CD ended up pushing off his face mask. Before the push happened, Cooper DeJean had his hand locked up. So CD was trying to stretch out, and Cooper DeJean had that hand in his arms. Mm-hmm. Then when CD finally created enough separation to get his arm loose, CD took his hand and put it on Cooper DeJean's face mask, and he did push off him. Okay. I told Durante, if I'm the official, I know it's bang, bang, but I'm seeing the initial contact. Okay, that's where the flag would have come from. But the moment CD took his hand and pushed off the face mask, I would have said, okay, I'm not going to throw the flag. These would be cancelizing penalties. CD makes the catch, goes out of bounds. I said, okay, I didn't throw the flag because they both were jostling for position. I didn't throw the flag on the arm because I seen the hand go to the face mask. He makes the catch. The play on the field stands. I don't throw laundry on the field because to me, they were battling for position. Now, I guess by the letter of the law, you could have threw two flags and then they would have just offset and replayed the down. But in the grand scheme of things, CD made the catch. I would have just let the boys play it on. And not because I'm a Cowboys fan, but simply because they both were jockeying for position. And to me, if both players commit a foul, that's one of them times as a rep, you say, let them play on. If it's not an egregious foul, let them play on.
I seen the replays of that. I did. And I saw exactly what you saw. So, yeah. But yeah, I definitely. Yeah. But the crazy part is the way when you look at it, when you see him throw the flag, he throws the flag with the contact with the face mask.
With the face mask, yeah.
But they have a conversation and it goes a different way. So, as you said, you would think it would be offsetting penalties and nothing else. You two convene together. The refs convene together and say, well, he did this and he did that. And then you come on the mic and say, okay, due to blah, 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 these are offsetting penalties, blah, 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 replay it down. That's probably what you should probably do.
Yeah.
But regardless, you guys came out on the advantage to that. So,
CD made the catch. And I told Durante this would have been a wild conversation if CD don't catch that ball. CD catches the ball and CD catches the ball, and that makes you say, okay, the flag was thrown. It was going to be a penalty against Philly, even though it could have been offsetting. Now you got it. Okay, the refs were playing favorites because at one point Durante was telling me, he's like, man, Vegas is upset. They must be about to lose some big money on this. So they trying to. So I laughed at that, but I was like, Durante, on this particular play, I was like, I just wouldn't have thrown the flag. Like if I was official, maybe that's bad to say because technically they were both fouls. I probably wouldn't have threw the flag myself. I'm like, oh, they go to arm grab. I'm like, oh, maybe it's interference. Oh no, he pushed off his face, man. Flag going right back in my pocket. CD, you gonna make his catch or what you
do? Well, yeah. Shout out to the Cowboys. Shout out to the Eagles. For those of y'all that care about me, my team still ain't doing well. But we competed against the Ravens for a short period of time, and then we lost, like we do. but we had some hope of moving the ball, I guess, but then we didn't. So shout out to the Jets. We continue to lose. We still ain't the worst team in the NFL. So despite our attempts, we still ain't gonna get the number one draft pick. You know, I don't know what that was gonna get us anyway, but we ain't finna get that regardless. So uh shout out to my Jets. We lost again. I heard the Panthers lost too. That's not a hit nor there. Because I ain't going out by myself.
Ooh, hey, Meredith, that sound like shots. Meredith, if you're watching tonight,
hey.
come through and let that man know. Come through and let him know.
Through and tell us about how your team lost again. That's not a hit nor there. Anywho, let's go ahead on.
She said that Bryce Young was a hero last week. Wes, the man broke the Panthers' single game passing record. He said, "Hey, I took that thing from Cam Newton and all that."
Oh, how about that? Anyways,
are you checking your notes? My man was looking down and back. Are you checking your notes?
No, ain't got nothing to do with them. I'm getting the notes for the rest of the show that I have cobbled together in randomness. So number one, Brand, Thanksgiving's coming. That's nice and all, but after that comes Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all that stuff. With this Black Friday, I've been looking at some of the deals, and I really think that they just update tricks and games this year. I ain't seen no deal. They just raising the price that the normal sales price is. Ain't no.
Well, I think it depends on what you're looking at. I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
You bring this up. Did you bring this up? So my mom is in the market for I'm gonna say a Chromebook. She might get a laptop depending on what the numbers look like when I walk in this. By the way, I'm gonna have to walk into a place on Friday. I'm not too enthusiastic about it, but I'm helping my mom out. So the trade-off is, hey, I'm off that day too, so that helps. But the trade,
I'm glad y'all spending time together and all that, Brent. But tell your mama, let me hold some money because
well, let me tell you. So they had a Chromebook. Uh-huh. Now I don't know what lies the people of Walmart were telling. At one point, they alleged they were selling this Chromebook for $409.99
for a Chromebook.
Hold on, that's what they said. Now hold on. Now the regular list price. I'm gonna give you some information.
Okay.
Regular list price, and I had seen this Chromebook in passing, was about $2 something, right? Which for a Chromebook, that's about right. They actually they had a sale on as an HP Chromebook. Mm-hmm. They had a sale on it this week, and they sold out like within the day because me and my mom were looking at it. Mm-hmm. They cut that price from $229.99 down to $112. Mm-hmm. And they sold out of those. Now, I think obviously for the stuff that you and I would be looking for, things with some actual power and some oomph, I think that's where you're right. Then you're gonna get into the day up-to-date tricks and games. But I will say this: I think from a retailer standpoint, I think in a lot of ways this last 12 months has hurt retailers. And I don't want to get into the water with the other stuff, like Wes said, it messes the numbers up. Yeah, but I will say retailers have been taking a beating. And like if you look, for example, I'm gonna pick on Target for a moment. If you look at Target.
Sorry, I just remembered something. I didn't load up. Continue. Sorry, continue.
TikTok?
No. I forgot to do the comments thing.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Target is hemorrhaging money front, right, and center. And they have I seen a commercial, not that I was here for it, but I seen a commercial where they were talking about they're gonna have all the stuff in the store up to 50% off.
Ooh wee.
Yeah. So and I mean they literally say everything in the store, 30, 40, 50. They're gonna be one of these numbers at a minimum. So I think retail, especially, and this is what I think, just my thought. Mm-hmm. I think your necessities, your food items, your cleaning products, clothing, general clothing, not necessarily high-end clothing all the time. General clothing, baby supplies, toiletries, stuff like that. People are buying those because you got to have those to kind of survive and make it. But I think your high-end items, if you don't need it, with the way that I'm going to say the at-home economy has worked for people, I don't think people have been making unnecessarily large purchases. Now, there are some people that are always bad with money. No people will always be stupid. But I think that a normal average consumer, I think has said, hey, if I don't have to buy a new TV, I'm just not gonna go out and buy one. Like some of it is maybe, hey, we'll wait to Christmas and stuff. Some of it just might be, hey, all the TVs we got work. And I'm just not gonna go out here and be frivolous and buy it. And I think some of that is going to impact Black Friday. Now, that being said, your Walmarts of the world, they know they can hustle some people, so they may try some stuff. But I will say, like I said, I seen them slash something down to almost $100 that they were trying to get, with tax and stuff. You get $250 out of a customer. You take it down to 112. I mean, I was like, and like I said, they sold out within an hour or two because we looked at it. And I was like, well, hey, if you want to order now, I can order now to get shipped here before I leave, go out of town. Next thing I know, sold out. Sold out.
I don't know. They heard me. I'm out here looking at stuff. I had some, things. I was browsing that. I was just browsing that, and because ain't nothing I really need. So I'm actually just looking at the prices and things like that. And I'm looking at the price. I'm like, man, this thing ain't changed. I'm somehow here, looking at a couple graphics cards, some stuff like that.
Oh well, they ain't. My man is strapping up. We in trouble. We in trouble. Do I need to hide? It's like he put on boxing gloves. Durante, don't do that.
We taking on all shots. Bring it on, brother.
No, don't do that. Well, no, hold on. Now I got to make a joke, and not at Durante's expense, but just because they want to be trashy, not classy. Like they had them kids in the Philadelphia school out here, going well off on these cowboy things. Hey, come on, Durante. Now I'm not that kind of guy. We lucked into that. You ain't got to come on here and whoop me. Now you want to whoop the other Cowboys fans? I'll close my ear and let you do all that. But I ain't got nothing to do with that.
It's gonna take him, Gilly, and some other folks. That's the only thing I know.
Listen, them people about to ride up here. I don't know what to tell them.
Tell them pull up.
They're about to riot. I don't know what to tell them. And Durante, like I said, Durante and I talked to the second half, so he know I won't rah on it. I didn't know who's gonna win this game. We won't for sure. So
I elected to decline conversation. Leave it alone. I saw that 21-0. I was like, well, I probably go find something else better to do.
I felt that. Durante, welcome, my brother. How you living?
Yeah, Durante, man. What's up, brother?
I see you got Thanksgiving, by the way. I'm glad to see you. Happy Thanksgiving, my brother.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I gotta get this off real quick. I don't know if Wes said it. You cook the food on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday, you eat the food. Friday,
Durante,
that's when it's best.
That's when it's best. Before you continue, we need your internet and everything to catch up. And I think your mic might be going through something else and not your actual mic.
Hey, we got a storm out here, so if I lose signal, it is what it is. That's why it took me forever to get here. And so,
all right, well, continue.
I was in traffic. Am I good?
No, but on Friday is when it's best, huh?
Yeah, Friday when it's best. Saturday, pushing it. Sunday, just go ahead and throw that shit away. Monday, your ass catching worms. Tuesday, hospital. Wednesday, dead. All right? It's Thanksgiving. Shout out Plies for that. Eat that shit. Saturday is pushing it. All right. After that, throw it away. Then all these old folk putting their stuff in the freezer. Seen a nigga eating shit 3 weeks later. It preserved. Man, throw that shit away.
Hey man, 3 weeks later ain't too bad.
Worms all in your damn stomach, huh?
3 weeks later ain't too bad. It's the folks that's coming in 2 months later.
What Wes? Hold on. Stop.
On the frozen
What you just say to me? No, what you just say to me?
First off, why are we freezing food?
Hey man.
Why are we freezing? Okay, 2 things real quick.
Okay.
Why are we freezing Thanksgiving food to eat 3 weeks? 3 weeks later is Christmas. You gonna cook that stuff fresh? Why you still eating that garbage? But throw that stuff out like Durante said. I said 3 weeks. Durante, put the gloves on. We got to do something with this man. He diabolical.
I can't do that noise again. I was unwrapping my I don't promote for free, so I had to unwrap my Well, so that's what it sounded like. I bust out laughing. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, what's you on that? See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. I'm letting everybody know now. I'm not taking up for it no more. I don't care if I'm not nice to Wes. This is why I'm not nice to him, and y'all don't understand it. You be nice to him. He said stupid shit. Yeah, 3 weeks later when it's frozen, what the fuck? Like
Hey.
cooked food when it's like that's like taking down chicken
Uh-huh.
and then throwing it for a couple of days or however long. We'll just say a couple, whatever, because you might not need it. Whatever, right then and there. But then putting it back in the refrigerator, then coming back and re-throwing it again.
You mean back in the freezer?
You just don't put it back in the freezer.
Oh yeah.
Once you throw it out, you got to use it then.
Yeah, I don't know about going through a couple heat cycles on some chicken. That's probably probably not.
Nigga, you just went through 3 weeks on a Thanksgiving plate.
But it was frozen, so you just started out.
It was cooked before.
It was cooked and then it was frozen. You know what I'm saying?
So it was cooked. Then you just gonna leave it in there for 3 weeks and just be like, I'm gonna come back and get it 3 weeks later. I just had this whole plot. What? How long? Hold on, Brett, because I got a bone to pick with this nigga. How long have you been eating leftover shit 3 weeks later? Because now I'm concerned. What have you been saving for 3 weeks?
I don't do
it.
If
it's Long John Silver, you a nasty motherfucker.
First of all, if Long John Silver's, it's gone. It ain't gonna be no leftovers. It's finna be gone.
So that's tough. That's tough.
Because if you save that for 3 weeks, you gone. The fuck you mean?
Well, if you survive, you won't be the same no more. That's the daggone
Cash out for Wes. He really needed to stop.
Hey, don't mess around. Let me put. Don't mess around. Let me put the code up on the screen there. Hey,
and I just want to say too, if you look at a calendar,
no, this is for after you eat Long John Silver for 3 weeks. That's when I put your cash app up. We ain't give you luxury.
No, Wes, you're not gonna see this money. This is gonna be the money we're gonna take to bury you. You won't see this money. We're gonna be laying you to rest.
I got that covered. I think. Maybe good.
You might. Well, we might need some extra money to find a new host. I don't know. You eat Long John Silver 3 weeks, you gonna be gone. I'm Durante. Secondly, if you go 3 weeks, even with Frozen West, it's December 18th. You might as well wait the 4 weeks and open this thing up on Christmas Day.
Hey man. Sometimes you want to have a little turkey hash or something. You know what I'm saying? You got.
Hey, I seen some. It just.
Grandma, I ain't had it in a while because my grandma gone, but break out that turkey and stuff.
Yeah, facts.
Turkey hash out here in these streets.
Well, hold on, Wes. I got one follow-up question. Real quick, Roger. All right, Wes, grandma making turkey hash. Is grandma making turkey hash 3 weeks later, or grandma making turkey hash like the weekend following Thanksgiving?
She freezes the turkey. It could be 3 weeks later. Been done before.
Grandma, look, I need you to calm down. Talk to this man.
I'm whisper in his ear, tell him, grandson, that ain't right.
And she has made some hash, and and it has been a week. Like, also, she's frozen vegetable soup before, and come back. She frozen vegetable soup.
All right, okay. I understand.
Oh, you understand that now?
Hold on, but wait a minute. Certain stuff you can, but no, actually, no, I don't understand that because I've seen people, have the soup in the jars and they preserve it like that. Yeah, canned. Okay. That's different. You got a wrapped up plate in some fucking aluminum foil in a damn freezer and think it's gonna be good.
No. You should never do that because that's gonna get freezer burnt. You got to put it in the freezer bag. You can't just put the raw plate in there because it's going to be exposed to the dryness. And you're going to dry out everything. It's going to be brittle, and you can't do that. No, you got to put it in the bag.
I just want you to know you a nasty motherfucker.
Hey, first of all, I can't help you. You try? Did you try to freeze just a plate before?
I did. No, because I will eat my fucking food right there. What do you mean, Wes? I'm not putting the plate in the refrigerator. In the freezer. I'm eating it right there. I'm not about to save shit 3 weeks. Like, yeah, niggas gonna preserve it. Man, your worms is coming out your nose. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you shitting worms at this point. Like, hell no, Wes.
Bro,
you nasty as hell.
Look, bro, I'm just telling you. And
Hey, yo,
how
for years I've been saying this, bro. For years I've been saying this Plies shit, and now you come out of nowhere and was like, maybe this is a good time to say it. Yo, the more and more I
I'm
look
not
at you since ever since last year, I'm telling y'all, ever since last year, when I don't know where it went wrong, but at the beginning of last year's season, Eagles Super Bowl run, this nigga has been on bullshit, and I don't know where the fuck it went wrong. I don't know. I just don't know. Like I'm telling y'all, it's y'all go back and look at some episodes. That nigga has been declining, and nobody noticed this shit, bro.
Nah,
think I'm
you know
all
what happened? Hold on, now I got the mellow. I got to put West Coast business out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You know what happened, Durante? It's the end of the year too, and Wes normally this is the time of year Wes be doing what we call a disappearing act at the job. Wes has been now he's been working a little bit when he shouldn't be working because he's supposed to be on PTO. But here's the thing: Wes been off so much, Wes done forgot who he is. So he out here just saying things.
What? No, I'm just saying, man.
Can you
So-
somebody look it up? You can, you can get amnesia, and how you. There's something going on with you, bro, and I'm really concerned. No, it's something. Don't look at me like that. All right, there's something going on. If Brent is sitting here saying you don't even know yourself, there's something going on. All right, amnesia, dyslexia.
I messed up some words now. So I done had that forever. I definitely know that about myself. I know I messed up some words.
I know we gotta. I'm glad I remember ADHD was whooping my asses now, but I know we gotta approach the elephant in the room. But I want to ask this question: Why do I've seen a thing that said I think Wes you sent it to me earlier today. I was on my drive about things black people do. One of them that they didn't mention is why do we save shit for a long time? Like,
because it's from
for instance, I've known somebody.
It's in your blood.
No, but I know somebody that, mind you, God forgive me when I say this, but I know somebody that saved cupcakes from a funeral, and they still have said cupcakes to this day. Hold on, they froze them. And I'm looking like, and they're like, well, look, it's certain, like, all right, hold on, Brent. Look, I understand the meaning behind it. Like, hey, this was a cupcake from your people's funeral. I get it. But then they froze it, and they told somebody, it was like they wanted to clean. They were cleaning out the refrigerator or whatever, or freezer, and was like, don't throw those away. That's from their funeral. That funeral was 5 years ago. Why is this still here? I feel like I could. Somebody told me I'm wrong because that's sentimental type of stuff. But me and my brother make a joke about. Now this is off subject. Me and my brother make a joke about certain things, and because I told him, I said I have a TV from my grandma when she passed, and I have a TV from my grandma, and my mom always brings it up sometime, and she's like, "You still got it?" I'm like, "Mom, that TV was in 2008. It can't do nothing for me right now." And my brother like, man, grandma probably looking down like, man, throw that shit in Goodwill.
But you still got it though, huh?
Huh?
But you still got it though, huh?
Look, I can't confirm or deny because it was a podcast.
How many moves have you made?
Let's put it this way. I'll say this gently because my mom looking at this podcast, she's gonna be mad at me. I don't know where it's at.
All right, man, you got something you want to say?
All right, I got some questions first. First off, condolences to the
now the
person
cupcake on my phone. Let me. All right, there we go. Go ahead.
Condolences to the person that passed away, whether it was this year or 5 years ago. Now I got a follow-up question. I got one question for clarification.
Okay.
And then I have a statement. Durante, let me ask this because this matters. And I'm about to hurt some folks' feelings a little bit, maybe, but I got to ask it. Were these cupcakes? I know they were at the repast for the funeral. I got that. Were these cupcakes made by a baker or someone special, somebody in the family? Or did they just buy? And the reason I ask this is because I'm about to illustrate a point. Or did they get these cupcakes from Sam's you get so many for a couple bucks.
The
And
food
that matters.
and that's some food line cake, some down and stuff.
I do not know that. I just know. But the way I would think, if they from fucking Walmart again, God forgive me, if they from Walmart. Hey kids, come get these shits. All right. If they made by a baker or especially made with the name on it or something like that, I get it. But after a certain amount of time, if it's taking up space in your freezer, and at this point, that person looking down on you, like, you can throw those away. You remember it in your thoughts. You don't need all that stuff.
Clearly, they got room, Durante. They would just clear it out and say, "Hey, put them back." Clearly, they got room. They not short on room.
And I got.
Stop doing this. Stop doing this, Wes. I'm telling y'all, somebody got to check. Somebody, Batman, stop this motherfucker, please. Batman, stop this motherfucker.
Hey, we attempting to. You see us, Wayne, and we trying.
Hey, no. First of all, let's go get some of these comments because your wife is on my side, Brett. She said,
I've been reading over here. Don't worry. I've been reading. I understand. I also understand. Ain't nobody freezing no. Listen. We've been married 17 years. We've been together 18. In that entire time, almost 2 decades, we ain't never froze no turkey and unthawed him later. He got 8 right then. He got parted out to the other people that came to take a home plates. If he won't done within that week, Gregory got a comment in here, and I'll let you read it in a second. When we get to Gregory's rule, if he ain't done by then, he gone. Listen. My wife will tell you, I throw some stuff away in a minute.
All right, we're gonna go through.
Hey, I done did that. So, go ahead. Go to the comments. My fault.
Man, to say anybody. I guess the usernames just changed randomly. Anybody who eats Thanksgiving leftovers past Saturday deserves jail time. Let's see here. Holly said it's the same as canning when you freeze soups. She also said she grew up in a family that froze.
I tried to say that, but Wes was about to cut my throat open.
I was about to cut your throat open. You never said that. You got to talk about canning all of a sudden.
All right. Okay, go ahead. Finish, because I'm gonna cut you out again. Go ahead. Holly said I grew up in a family that froze a lot of food because we weren't rich and there were a lot of us. So freezing or canning food was a way to prep food. It's like the old way of doing food prep.
Well, I got umbrage there. I'm looking right at the camera. I love you very dearly, my wife. You and I both know daggone well there's some subtext to that I can't talk about on this podcast. Well, you and I both know that they was taking some wrong turns, but I understand what you're saying, my love.
She also said, actually, there was a comment before that I should probably read. Because I think this is a way to talk about let's talk about the cupcakes. She said sometimes if it's of sentimental value, Black folks keep stuff. Also, because for so long Black families were torn apart, homes and whole towns were burnt down. They were predominantly Black, so we save as a way to honor our Black history. And then this is the one you wanted, Brant, so I'll let you read this one.
Gregory?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Thursday, leftovers, Friday and Saturday, Sunday, turkey hash, Monday's in the trash. I'm right here with it. I'm right here.
So, hey, this is why, Greg is safe. All right, we keep that man just like Morgan Freeman. We keep him safe. Right? We gotta keep him safe. I just asked the question because she's right. That's borderline hoardinism. We're talking about tenderism. That's hoardinism.
All right, who's right? Who? What? Oh, okay. I got
my wife said that it was like the cupcake is borderline. Yes.
Yeah, but what Durante was talking about is just foolish. That's borderline hoarder mentality.
Yeah, but she's fired for sitting here trying to act like Brent ain't in there telling, hey, why you saving that? Hey, that shit don't.
Well, she also, because I had to scroll down because I was up here. She also said, "Shut up, Brent."
She did, and I want y'all to know that Barb was meant because she don't normally, if she's gonna refer to me, she don't normally put my name out there like that. So I know I'm in trouble when she used my name. So I already know I'm in trouble, but it's okay.
And she also
I'll make up for it this weekend.
Durante. So
I'll make up for it this weekend.
Both of y'all.
Oh no, I heard her. Hey, Brent, I got your back about this much from here, right behind this camera. No,
but in all seriousness,
no, but keep it stack. I'm just.
Oh, go ahead, Rhonda.
I see what you're saying. I'm behind a little bit. I see what you're saying because y'all answered me a little second late.
I mean, you catch up and then you get behind again. It's random.
Okay, well, hold on. I think
Well, okay. Durante just disappeared on us. Anyways, the hoarderism, I guess, is real with his cupcake people. I mean, because now, like Brand said, these are just the Sam's Club Food Line cupcakes you can just pick up, and you just got a whole sheet of them. Ain't nothing special about them, and that's interesting. I can't, you know, like I can't talk about someone and how they handle their grief because that's just how they handle their grief. But it's different.
Well, and I agree with that. I'm not trying to take away from the person that is, like I'll give you an example. Some things that people don't keep, but like something that we keep. We normally keep, like the obituaries or like the funeral programs, right? So you have those. We typically keep those. Now I'm one of those people. I really don't like seeing them because I like to remember you as you were. Like I'll attend the funeral, I'll pick it up there. I'll I generally like to remember you and the fond memories that we had while you were alive. Like the picture is just a reminder. I hate to say it like this. For me, and I'm to Wes's point, people do grief differently. So I'm not here to judge other people's grief. If a cupcake matters to you, that's your thing. Fine. Just don't eat it. Please don't eat it. God, please don't eat it. But that being said,
I just thought on something though. Oh, sorry. I just thought on something. It came to me, and I gotta say it before I lose it.
What's that?
One thing about it, and I don't know about our generation because I ain't seen too many.
Durante, you good?
But our parents, grandparents, they known for having them deep freezers, man. My dad had a deep freezer, and I swear it was just a bunch of food in there that we never ate. Like it was a deep freezer that basically took up the whole hall, and everything that was like below. Basically, this is the top. Anything that was here and below, that stuff was just chilling, huh?
You said took up the whole hall?
Yeah, it was a big deep freezer.
I'm going to investigate your family. All right, keep going.
Well, I got a better statement, Durante, because Wes said the deep. I know what he's talking about. My grandparents have a deep freezer. I don't know about the whole hall, but hold on. Those deep freezers back then too. Also, let us remember they were not energy efficient, so them mugs was drinking some juice.
And this thing was just in the hall.
Bro,
first of all,
I'm talking deep.
And I'll say, yeah. First of all, you can just fall in things. Now, it's not helping what Durante talking about. There were no bodies or anything like that in this deep freezer. We cleaned it out before. Later on in life,
we're more perplexed by the fact that the deep freezer is as big as a hallway. That's what we're perplexed about.
I don't know. Durante had some questions, so the house ain't no bodies in this thing. It just was a lot of old food.
Look, you lived in the mansion. You don't know what goes on in there, Wes. Like I don't.
Durante, we cleaned it out at one point in time. It's just a bunch of old food and just stuff that had been there for years.
That's what they say it was.
We were cleaning this thing out, and I swear this was in the 2000s, and some of that stuff I think had 90s on it. It was about all I could.
So between 90s and 99s and the 2000s when I got it. All right, look up that family. See what happens.
Well, and here's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
And my wife will probably say because I like throwing things away, but it's not that. Because sometimes I use things. I think it's nice to keep some things for moment. Like, okay, not the cupcake, but Durante, I got a TV. My grandma, she lived long enough that her TV was a flat screen TV. I still have the TV and it works today. At one point it was my sister's and now it's mine, and so I have that. I actually have a VCR that was at her house and it still works. And I actually still have tapes that I can put in there and use. And sometimes we'll watch an old VHS tape. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I got a nephew now, and so he.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm here for it. That's an
electronic that still functions. So My thing is this.
Batman, please stop this motherfucker.
My thing is this. I think we have to remember, one, we're not, and I know what Wes said, and Holly said this too. Culturally, we were people that struggled, and so any resource we had, we would try to hang on to because we never knew when it would come back into play. But I would say at some point we have to say, okay, if it's not serving us now, if we're not going to use, like, for example, my wife and I had a conversation about napkins. She bought these nice napkins, they're Thanksgiving napkins. I opened them up. We didn't have them for a while. I opened them up and used them. She looked at me. I was like, we got to die sometime. If we die tomorrow, these napkins will be wrapped in plastic, and we never got to use them. You pay our money on these napkins. They're nice. And I'm not saying like this is the thing. There's a balance between being wasteful and frivolous and using what you've spent your money on. Now, I'm not saying we need to run through the napkins and just use them up because they're there. I agree that would be excessive. But I'm like, listen, we could die tomorrow. All this stuff in this house I got, if I don't open some of this stuff up, I done bought it and got no use out of it, right? So
we had this conversation before, and I told you I am my father's son. So I have things that I just be having just because I saw it and I was like, you know what? I might need that. It just be here. And when I need it, I'll have it. But like, I just be having things, man. Because I might need it. I got chainsaws. I don't know,
Hey, you said 90s and 2000s? Because you nigga, hey, Holly, hey, do the research for me. Because at this point, this nigga telling on himself. He said, y'all got chainsaws just because. No, shut the hell up. You sitting here just stating that you buy shit for no reason.
I know I buy them for a reason because I might need them.
Hold on, Durante. Sometimes, before you jump on it, sometimes, hold on. I'm about to tell you a story. It's gonna make you feel better. I'm about to tell a little bit of Wes business.
It was not.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes you need a friend like Wes because Wes had an impact. Wes had an impact that I used at first, right? So he already had one. I was working on some brakes. It wouldn't get my brakes loose, right? It wouldn't get the bolt out of the brake bracket. Okay. On a whim, because Wes was going to do it. Although I told Wes directly. I said, I feel like you bought this to help me out, but you saying you didn't, you was going to buy it anyway, so fine. He bought an impact wrench that was like heavy duty. Like, we went from what, Wes, maybe 200 and some foot-pounds to like 1,800 foot-pounds.
Like 300.
Yeah, to like 1,800.
Yeah.
Okay. So when he said he got it and he was like, hey, man, if you want to try it, right? Sometimes my friend's nature to buy things that he might need, it helped me out. So I tell him, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
I got the pole saw. I use the pole saw to cut them trees outside. Once again, these weren't really my trees, but they threatened my internet and maybe electricity. So so what happened was I brought into this family of tools, the Cinex family. Y'all should give me money. Anyway, I brought into their stuff, and the stuff works pretty good. So I went ahead and got the impact. I got their pole saw. I got their chainsaw. I got their leaf blower. Got a bunch of different things they got. And stuff works. Brand can tell you it works because he got something off that he was having some trouble getting off.
Wes saved me some money. I about to go there and see the man about the car. I said, man, I tried that thing, we had to still do a little bit of figuring out. But once I got it, I said, hey, Wes, this bad boy is working. And I was like, I appreciate it. So Durante, I'm with you. But at the same time, sometimes a friend like that come in handy. Because here's the thing, like Wes buy the stuff, but he's willing to let you use it. Like if Wes was to buy it and then not use it, that'd be a little different. I know he's probably got some stuff he don't use, but this one particular thing came in handy for me. So I'm gonna let him live a little bit.
I need to organize my stuff better and get some stuff that's some hanger joints to hang it out in the shed. But regardless of all that, I just be having stuff. Like I said, I am my father's son, and one thing about my daddy, he had a bunch of things that just were not needed, but then when you needed, they were there.
Durante, you about to assassinate him? You sent up a prayer. You about to assassinate him? What's been to happen?
What you guys say, Durante, while I go look at these comments?
I just don't. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's something happened between last year's start of the season to now, bro. I don't care what y'all say, dog. It's something happened with this nigga, bro. I don't give a damn. That's not the same Wes I knew before that. I
If it
promise
so
you, as
is.
soon as kickoff happened, the nigga ain't been the same since. All right. And then once we won the Super Bowl, I'm not blaming on that, but it's so much shit. Ever since you got sick by Long John Silver's, you ain't been the fucking same, bro. And the math makes sense. Oh my God.
When did I get sick by Long John Silver?
I'm trying to figure it out. Tell me the arithmetic.
He did. Brett, did he not?
Well, number one, no offense to Wes, I'm pretty sure his stomach is built for it now. I was sick. I got gifted Long John Silver. Long John Silver, it was okay going down, but it whipped me kind of good, on the back end. I was like, hey, you know what?
I'm telling you, yo, see, it's God, please, yo. I'm telling you, yo, I'm not with this. I'm not crazy, bro. I know somebody got a doll in New Orleans using this shit, and this ain't the same West. I'm telling you, somebody got voodoo on this
Don't
nigga.
pick that up, then I guess bring it back.
I ain't picking up no dolls. I might burn the dolls so you can be free. I ain't picking
Well, it might not be a good idea. You know, voodoo, they put some stuff on. I don't know if you want to burn the doll. I might
Cash App or
some
not?
heat.
I'm just playing. No.
I might try to feel some unnecessary heat, Brand. I don't know. Don't burn it. Pick it up.
Listen, I'm trying to find a way to set you free. I mean,
put it in a safe place. Just don't burn it. That seemed like that might.
Listen, I don't want it. What I'm gonna do? Bring it to you? Hey, here's your doll. I don't want it.
Yes. Do that. Don't burn it.
Take this shit.
Take this. I don't want this. Take this.
Got this nigga in the middle of the field. Just this damn dog burning. Wes at home.
Hold on, Wes. Does your dog have a hat on? I'm curious about that. Does your dog wear a hat? I feel like
almost probably guaranteed of some sort. Yes.
Yes, he got a hat on. He for sure got a hat on.
Yeah, no. Bring that back. I'll put it out in the shed with the others with my randomness of things.
With the other what? Yo, I'm telling y'all don't understand. Listening to me, bro. Nobody's listening to me, bro.
Hold on, Durante. Well, I will speak as a witness, as a person that's seen inside the shed this year. There were no dolls visible from what I can see. I seen tools, I seen speakers. There were other regular shed objects. I did not see anything that would make me question my friend.
Can we go back to the
shed before? He sat inside the shed before.
I have sat in there when you were regular. You're not regular right now, nigga.
You're not regular.
Can we go back to the point? Why you got speakers in the shed? All right,
boom room.
He got some Dexter shit going on in there, and nobody sees it except for me.
I'll be turning up in the shed, man. What you want?
Yo, I don't like these words, Frank. I don't like these words.
All right. So quick story time. It's real quick. It ain't gonna take long. I was minding my good black business one day. Turning up.
I'm trying to mind mine, but I'm getting indicted listening to you. I
was minding my good black business in the shed. The music won't turn up too loud. Nothing like that. The next thing I know, my neighbor come over talking about, hey man, you shaking my windows in the house. I'm trying to sleep. First of all, that's not true. I don't think so because I didn't have it turned up but so loud. It could have went up a whole lot louder. But I'll be turning up in the shed, man. I got some pretty nice speakers. They pretty decent. So yeah. And also I hook it up to, like, if I'm watching sports and stuff, I'll hook it up to the monitor in there. Makeshift surround sound.
What's in there with on-field sound? My man is in there hearing the clickety clacks of the helmets and the pads slapping. My man is a clack.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. My speakers can be used for many, many things. I've done some events for Brent. They've been used for that too. So they get used.
Yes, he has.
Hey, I'm not going nowhere near your house no more.
You in the state far away. Yeah, of course you got.
Look, I'm gonna come visit, and I'm not gonna visit. This is why you not. If I get married, this is why you ain't coming to the fucking wedding. I'll refuse, bro.
I'm coming with the speakers. Now that you talk about my speakers, I'm coming with the speakers.
I got to get a bigger box, but Wesley gonna sneak you in. Don't worry about it.
Well, Brand,
why are you on his side, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. But Durante, listen. But let's just, in a play pretend world, let's say y'all hired a DJ, right? You or your future wife to be, y'all hired DJ. Let's say he trash. Wes pop out the box with a laptop and some speakers. He coming to say today.
I'm gonna be grateful, but I'm going to go to jail. I'm not getting indicted with this nigga, bro. I'm just not, bro. I've heard enough evidence tonight.
I'm the one going to jail. I smuggled him in, so I'm going to jail. They ain't worried about you.
I'm the darkest skinned person probably there. I'm going with y'all. They're gonna get the darkest nigga too. I'm just going with y'all. Fuck it.
No, I'm not tall and I can't run fast. They'll catch me first. You can get away.
But you got white in you, so you might be good, Brand.
They don't care about that. It's a one drop rule. They don't care about that. Light skinned nigga, dark skinned nigga, nigga's a nigga to them. We got going to jail. I'm going to jail, bro.
But y'all ain't going to jail for no reason because I ain't doing nothing illegal. I just be minding my good black business and I just have stuff. That's it. I just be having.
I don't care. I'm going back on these podcasts. I'm gonna just watch gradually. Just watch your shit decline, and I'm gonna tell you what episode it was. I'm gonna. This is the day right here that you.
Hey, chat, people watching. Hey, y'all go back and watch some more episodes and hear out what Durante talking.
I tell you what. I'll give you one more task. If you watch some episodes on the next episode of the podcast. Come in the comment section and tell us which episode. Give us a title of the episode so we can go and review to figure out where Wes took the turn. We would like to know.
I'm taking the turn. I am perfectly on y'all. But all these episodes are titled, and they all have a word in them. I try to be educational too, so they are all titled.
Love that about him. But no, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
It's nothing to tell, man. It's nothing to tell.
All right, somebody gonna cry. And on top of that, you were sick with Long John. I'm telling you, bro. If you were sick. You said it didn't make me feel well, something like that. But that day is the day you ain't even West no more. You East. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro.
Oh my god,
you Eastly. I don't even know what the fuck to tell you, dude. Like, all right, no, keep it a stack.
All right, man. All that being all the same.
Y'all be safe. This has been the Express About Them podcast.
No, we were talking light skin, dark skin. What's going on with your boy Clay and Ja, man? They seem to be at a disagreement of some sorts, and I don't know what's going on, but it seemed to be this whole light skin versus dark skin thing. And
wait, George is mad because he don't meet the height requirements to ride the Meg Thee Stallion ride. That's my bad.
Hey man, Clay out here being different out here in these streets. He said, "Y'all talk that trash. I got something for y'all now." He walking around with his chest popped out in these streets.
He walking out with his chest popped out and having a wonderful season.
He's having a season.
He's having a season. But I got one question. I got one question.
Want to get that out.
I got one question for Ja. It's a simple question.
Can he stop taking L's? Because he's been taking L's since 50 Cent. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, Ja. I know you tripping on what Clay is today. You would hope, you would wish, you would pray and dream you could have had the career Clay used to have. Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, you wish you could be. I mean, I know Ja is the guy on his team or whatever, but you wish you could have the success of Clay. And yes, I know a lot of that's tied to Steph, but I mean, Clay was a walking bucket at one point. The man got the greatest scoring quarter in NBA history. You hope that you could be as good as Klay Thompson used to be.
So this ain't a full quote because I didn't get the quote down, but basically it was something said about the best shooter on the floor is not the dude from Golden State or bruh from Golden State or something like that. So that was a comment that was made apparently, and then they kind of sort of got near each other on the court. Of course, Ja was dressed in street clothes because it's Ja. So there's that too. My problem is that at Ja's best, and you put Ja at his best and Clay at his best, Clay is always going to be better because Clay is going to always be on the floor, and Ja probably won't be. So Ja at his best right now can't seem to stay on the court. He always gets himself in something.
Yeah, the thing about John Morant, I don't know. I mean, John Morant, I don't know what has possessed this man to feel like he's the best. Mind you, The boy can ball. He got my props. I'm not taking away from his gameplay. All right, he's making more money than me. But it's the thing is, it's like, why are you picking battles against people that's got just a better overall than you're having? Like mind you, he had some trouble. He young, dumb young, but it's like at some point you gotta grow up and try to actually prove ground with your gameplay. You know what I mean? Why you worried about outside stuff? Just play basketball. You know what I mean? Like, just play ball, dog. Like Brent said, you wish you had the same career Clay had, because outside of injury, that man could have been a different breed of human. All right, just saying. I love Clay, still do.
And then another quick
different breed of human.
And then another quick light skin versus dark skin. I was hoping maybe Byron may have got his plane in there and landed, and I didn't send him a link, so I guess he would have never came on anyway. But if he would have popped me in the comments like he said he was going to, I would have sent him the link. Draymond versus Kenyon Martin is interesting. I love it.
First of all, I like Nick Young. That nigga troll, bro.
Nick Young out of here, bro. This dude is
Nick Young is troll, bro. He's me. I would do some dumb shit like that.
I would have the same problem that Kenyon had with that too. We would be having a great.
I wouldn't troll. Look, I wouldn't troll Kenyon Martin too much because he might mess around. Kenyon old now, so he ain't really gonna throw hands. But old Kenyon probably would have slid that boy under 5 couches.
Yeah.
In 3 counties.
But that's the thing. Like, the question was the question was simple. Who do you consider to be one of the tougher point guards that played the game? It was something like that. And he answered right. He did.
What did he say? Draymond. I can't remember.
It was some people. Doesn't matter. The point is that it did not include Draymond.
For point guards, right? Because I didn't catch
power forward. What did I say? I say point guard.
You said point guard, but you meant
that's what I was like. Who do you say?
Power forwards. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So Draymond's position, the toughest power forward, and blah 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 blah. Draymond was not included, and I guess Draymond took offense to that.
Draymond's not even top 5. Next question. Just being honest.
And then somebody brought up Draymond, and then he said this. This is on the same show that he was on.
I'm not you. I just see Brandt's face turning.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I just gotta do one thing. Okay, sorry. So somebody asked him, so what about Draymond? And he was like, Draymond basically picks his battles. He picks his battles with people that he know he can win. He's not gonna do it versus anybody that can match him or put him on the court. How he does, or has something to lose. That's all Kenyon said.
Stop it, Brand.
Draymond got in his feelings, and next thing you know, he said this guy's been throwing shots at me for a really long time, and he was an underachiever at his position, and this, that, and the other about Kenyon Martin Sr. And then Kenyon came back and said, I can name 100 players better than you, easy. And then Kenyon made it look smaller. And then he said,
if he talking about all time, he might be right.
He's definitely right all time. Oh my God, yes.
And this is just players. This ain't even at the position of power forward. But then he said, I tell you what, I'll make it easy for you. I'll just do power forwards. And this is something I would do. And then Kenyon just broke out a list and read off the list.
I just named 5.
He read off 54 people.
I just named 5, and I bet you those 5 are in a lot of people's 5.
There's a lot of people that you can name that are.
Let me go ahead, or am I trying?
Well, you can start with.
Are we talking about just overall or like toughness? Because
just name it. It don't even matter. Just name them.
Man, fucking AG, Tim Duncan. Who else was considered? Juwan Howard.
That was on the that was on the list. That was on the list. That was
Charles Barkley.
Easy money.
Nigga said, damn. Diabolical. Dennis Rodman. Shit, fuck it. Put him up there too.
Yes, easy money. Hey.
Hey,
Rasheed Wallace. Put that nigga up there too. Fuck it.
Hey, Durante, you ain't even said the big name. Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
I did. I said Tim Duncan. Duncan.
You say TD? Okay, look.
It was KG, Tim Duncan, and then I just went stupid after that.
Let me ask y'all a question, because this is why I had to make it that face. Listen, I understand Draymond's a champ. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying Draymond don't
Not
play a role
knocking
in
that,
this.
man.
Yeah, I know you're not. I know you're not. I know you're not. I'm not knocking.
Not you.
Yeah.
You good.
Here's the thing. Tim Duncan in his prime, I don't care what version of Draymond Green you walk out there. Tim Duncan eating him alive. I don't listen.
I don't
You
care.
can bring me the last season, Tim Duncan. He is cooking Draymond Green on the block.
Wait,
Easy.
last season?
The
Like
last
this
season
past
of Tim
season
Duncan's
played.
career. No, last season. Of
Oh,
Tim
I
Duncan's
thought you
career.
meant this last season. I was
No,
gonna say,
I'm
damn,
saying
that
you
nigga
can
ain't the
give me
player.
any-
You just
No, you could give me any version of Draymond. You can give me what you define as prime.
shit. He
Draymond.
might
I
can
don't
get
know
him
what
now.
you
Fuck
like.
it.
Tim Duncan right now might give him the
dreaded
word.
Tim Duncan. Dreaded Tim Duncan out here in these streets.
Dreaded Tim
Hey,
Duncan
hey.
looking like if Derrick Rose and Trace McGrady had a child, that nigga them stop now. He do got, bro. Tell me he don't look like Derrick Rose with the dread. Just stop playing with me, bro. I was like, hold on, that might be Derrick Rose pops. No, but for real, the two goats to me is, I mean, well, mine. I just want to say that loosely because if I pick two power forwards, it's gonna be KG and Tim Duncan. That's just me.
This is why I need-
Alright.
this is why I needed
I
Byron.
got another question for y'all.
Byron could defend his dog.
I got another question for y'all.
No,
Is any version of Draymond Green stopping Dirk Nowitzki? I just need to know.
no.
Is he,
I ain't
is
even
he-
named Dirk. I apologize for my actions.
is
Dirk.
any version of Draymond Green shutting down Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Bro, cook.
Giannis
Barbecue.
is Giannis power
barbecue
forward or
chicken.
is he a small forward?
Giannis?
Yeah,
Giannis
power
is,
forward.
Giannis is a power forward. They be letting him do guard things, but he is a.
He came into the league as a small. That's why I asked that question. I know
okay,
he jumped.
fair
All
enough.
He played.
Fair enough.
right, all
I mean,
right.
I guess
We
he
good.
can
No.
3 through 5 if you want to. I mean, sometimes he try to play one. I don't know why because it look awkward. But
Hey yo, Scalabrini was a power forward. Right? Hey yo, Scalabrini might have this nigga. Let me stop.
I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, Zebo eating that man
He-
twice.
he don't want
Right.
that problem.
He don't want that problem. What he gonna
Look.
do with him on the block?
I
Draymond,
said,
you
these
better
are
call for him.
these are real power forwards that out here gonna eat you alive.
This is
You
the
better call
difference.
him.
And this is the difference with arguing with people about basketball because they get stuck on the fact that like people got rings and stuff like that. Rings don't
Rings,
define
bro.
gameplay.
You
I
got
don't give
the
a
rings
fuck
off
about
the
that man. That ring ain't gonna stop. That ring is not gonna stop Tim Duncan from putting the elbow in that man's chest.
Bro.
I'm sorry. It's
He got
just
the
not
rings
going to
off
happen.
of
KG is taking that man to the hole. KG was damn near point guard. He played like a point guard, kind of.
Look,
Not
man.
for real, but you know what I'm saying. Like he had the athleticism to move around like a guard. Like KG was a different human before he was low key Draymond before Draymond, just a way better version. Just being honest. Just because I mean he can move around like that. Jamal Mashburn,
Easy money. Easy money.
grandmama. Give me
I'm sorry.
Blake Griffin.
Look, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blake Griffin eating him up. Listen, We ain't even got
Al
the star
Harrington.
player. Al Harrington would
man.
give him work on the block. Are you crazy?
Oh man, Al Harrington was Josh Smith.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What Draymond gonna do with that?
look, man. All
Josh
I
Smith.
know is this. This is the simple part. I don't care what Draymond says. Because y'all know how I feel about Draymond, so I might be considered a hater. So maybe I should leave it alone. But regardless of all that,
Depends on the person who you're a hater of.
in this particular
Diabolical.
league that he plays in, things are a whole lot easier for him at this time.
Yes, man, it's easier. It's just like the NFL. It's just like
Um,
I still say the only league that ain't really a lot of leagues are changing, but NBA and NFL have changed the most. NBA is as watered down as it's ever been. I don't care what nobody says. It is
But
as
Durante,
watered down
they
as it's ever been.
They messing with our baseball. It's gonna be watered down soon enough. When you factor in
That's what I was about to say. They might not be there yet, but they're getting there. They're
they
getting
getting
there.
that the pitch clock, the AI umping now that they got. Yeah, it's been
Low key, I ain't gonna lie. Low key, they had an AI ump. I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad because
they tested it during the season at random intervals. They got like where they would overrule a call by ump.
hey, if it's getting the call right, then hey, that is probably a good thing. You know, you're
I
not
don't
messing up.
disagree, but I'm saying like to Durante, but the pitch clock is a thing that would mess with the traditional game because you say, well, the pitcher had time to go. Well, because here's the thing: you pitching faster, Wes, so that means you don't have quite as much recovery between pitches. You don't have as much discussion between you and the catcher. Because Durante knows, like, sometimes they'll call in a pitch, and then the pitcher, before he actually like puts the ball into, like before he gets ready to do his windup, they'll sometimes change the pitch. But now with the clock, you got to be ready to pitch that thing, or it's automatically going to count as as a ball. So like you got to hurry up. So that changes the pace of the game, which means you can't do some of your nuanced things. Sometimes, and Durante, correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes you play. I feel like the pitcher and the catcher would play cat and mouse with real good hitters because you're trying to get it. Well, I shouldn't say real good. The real good hitters gonna get hit. They just might sometimes have a cold streaks. But sometimes you've got a guy that's streaky. You try to get him off his game by delaying the pitch because you're changing and changing. So he know. And this is the thing, Wes. So like they use analytics in baseball. They've been using analytics in baseball a lot longer than we've talked about it, like in the NBA and NFL. Like they'll be like, we know in a 1-2 count. This pitcher likes to throw these two pitches mostly, right? So if you know you're gonna get a sinker or a fastball, you know you're looking for two pitches, right? But if you toying with a batter, you say, okay, I was gonna do the sinker, but I'm gonna change it. Maybe I'm gonna go to a curveball, all right? Or I'm gonna go split knuckle on something. So whatever you're doing, you change, you go back and forth, and that back and forth gives him time to second guess the analytics they told him in the dugout before he came out the bat. So now the human component comes in. Now I'm not sure if it's going to be the fastball or the sinker, right? Yeah. And that delay, that time makes me second guess what pitch I'm looking for. Yeah. So but by adding the clock now, Wes, now you still could have that, but the difference is now the pitcher got to hurry up, him and the catcher got to hurry up, make a decision on what pitch he's throwing, and then he got to throw the ball.
Right. The fuck are you looking at?
I just was looking at this score. It said 144 to 103. Goodness gracious.
Nigga, I don't even look, this is another thing I had to pick at you on. Because I feel like Orlando Magic and Philly been playing for 5 podcasts. I ain't seen I swear to gosh, this shit ain't changed. I said, hold on. I swear that was there last week. But yes, analytics been in baseball for a minute. Like, certain pitches are going to get thrown at certain counts.
Tell me.
So, but back to Draymond. Now, mind you, again, people, I am never going to take away a man's gameplay, but I'm here to tell you, if a person not playing to their potential or can't play to a potential, from what I've seen with my own 2 fucking eyes, just not going to happen. All right, all that little kitty shit ain't going to happen. I want to see Draymond try to go down there and bum rush Dennis Rodman and see what happens. I'll try to bum rush KG and see what happens.
Hey.
While it's all them big boys, since he's a power forward. No,
I wouldn't advise it for his life.
I'm not taking away this man's game. I'm not taking away his championships. He contribute to Golden State. That's good. But in this day and age, how he plays is just not going to work with those players. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right? I understand the difference.
I agree with you, and just him questioning a league that had real power forwards and him questioning Kenyon's play and stuff is very weird because they had real power forwards back then, bro.
Andre Boniani. I'm telling you, every power forward.
It's a lot of people, and then there was another statement that was made, which is true. You got more 0-point games than you got 20-point games, bro. Shut up. Calm down.
Well, and let's remember too.
This is why we need Byron here, because then he would somehow say he the heart of the team and a whole bunch of stuff, and he does intangible. I don't care nothing about that. We talking player for player, bro. He out here. He ain't it.
That's fine. The Golden State Warriors, their best constructed team. Okay, they might could shoot the lights out, but if you put them in, let's go to 03, right? I'm thinking of the Nets. Go to 03. Kenyon Martin was defending Tim Duncan, right? Okay. That's the other thing. Draymond's job is easier to some extent now because they stretch 4 and stretch 5.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like, you're not defending a dude in the block. Like, every play, y'all not coming down in a half-court set, and they getting on the block, people getting at the elbow. You got to get them. They gonna back you down. We don't play basketball like that now.
No,
Draymond was not surviving that environment, bro. They would eat him alive.
Bro, them little kicks and stuff that he be doing and all that. Hey, you come on down here. You come on down here in the work zone. Come on down here into this paint and get this work. Try that down here and see if you can catch what you can get. You can get a whole load of work out here in these streets. That's the only thing I know. You come down up in there. He ain't built for it, bro. Huh?
Otis Thorpe. Horace Grant. I'm telling you, as I keep going with this name.
Horace Grant will give him work all 7 days of the week.
What was the white dude? Shit.
Keith Van Horn?
Fuck. Keith Van Horn was small. Was he power forward? He could play power forward. Fuck it. Keith Van Horn.
Keith Van Horn to give Draymond work. What you talking about?
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Hey, look, Theo Ratliff might give him work. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Theo Ratliff, bro. Throw that thing out there too.
Hey man, I don't even think you said, but I know who definitely give him work, and he don't care nothing about it. He'll just give him work on the floor. Charles Oakley. That's the only. Put him on
talking shit. Talking
shit.
Hey,
Draymond think he crazy. He ain't Mac crazy.
Oakley, give him that work. But anyway, man, I just wanted to, because we were talking light skin, dark skin, we had got there. I just wanted to cover those.
Chris Webber.
Oh, C. Webber give him work too. C. Webber cooking.
I just wanted to get through that real quick. We're gonna close out with this last topic, then we're gonna get on up out of here.
Amari Stoudemire. All right, I'm done.
For sure, Stoudemire. Chris Paul said he gonna go ahead and hang them things.
Stromile Swift. Hey yo.
Hey, Stromile might give him work too. He pull up over the top. He might give him work too.
So
every time Stromile dunk, he said.
I just want to say we appreciate you, Chris Paul, and all your randomness that you brought to the league, all the goodness, all the bad, and all those things. Hey man, we appreciate you, the NBA. So go ahead on, wrap this season up, and go ahead on, roll this thing on out. Guaranteed to be in Hall of Fame for sure. So
shout out Chris Paul, first ballot Hall of Fame. Real quick, I got a question because we talk about it. I got a question about his homeboy. Why your boy Bron didn't have no clothes on when they was interviewing him the other day? Why that man was in the towels, cuz? I need to send it to you.
I'm not.
No, hell no. Hey, you get blocked too. Don't do it. Hey.
So they got Bron out here in the locker room just in a towel for no reason?
Bron was sitting in his locker post game, and at first I didn't pay attention to it because it came across my feed, and they were like, and then like they had made a joke at one point. I'm gonna tell y'all the joke that I seen. I don't think it's real. Somebody was like, I was trying to see the Akron Hammer. They attributed it to Draymond, which is funny because the conversation we just had. But Bron was sitting there, right? So they're asking Bron a question at first because I'm looking at Bron. Bron's shirtless. I ain't really paying no attention because this is just a dude post game, whatever. Bron went to adjust himself. When he went to adjust himself, we got them D'Angelo angles where you can start to see where Savannah be playing at. And I was like, Bron, where your clothes at?
I can't do this.
I guess they caught him right out the shower, man. I don't know.
I asked Holly because I showed Holly. I said, Bron, where your shorts at, cuz? Put your daggone shorts on. You too grown for this. Bro, you know I'm telling people, hey man, listen, I know y'all want to get some questions. Let me put some pants, some shorts on or something. I ain't got nothing on. I'm butt naked right now. Give me 2 seconds, throw some shorts on. We can talk.
Bro, I said, all right, y'all want to interview? All right. Yes, I don't know. It's odd. I don't like say I ain't see this, and so I don't know nothing about it.
Devontae told me no, so I won't send him. I'll send it to you. And then
you can, but
I mean, and I get here's the other thing. I know why Bron got up because Bron said he got that sciatica, right? So like Bron made a move to get up, like he was adjusting his hip a little bit. So I'm not knocking Bron for getting up. I am knocking Bron for not telling them people, let me put some shorts on or some drawers or something. Like, don't let me just be out here. So, but he got up because you kind of tell like his hip started kind of bothering. So he got up to kind of, and then he just readjusted and sat back down. But then all of that action, like I said, you got the D'Angelo view, and I was like, bro, where your clothes at? And why you let these people this year 23? Why you let them people come to your locker and you know you ain't got no drawers on? Come on, man.
They gonna close the show. This nigga said 8. We gonna close at 8.
I listened to Durante. I told Holidays, I said, Holiday, I had to bro, where your clothes at, man? Where your drawers at? Put some drawers on.
What do you mean like this? Why you just a time coaching? Yo, hey, let me put some.
Braun went in one towel. He was in two. When I send it to you, Wes, that'll make more sense. Braun was in two towels. A towel on the chair and a towel on the front. I said, Braun, you know better. You not at home. You in this locker room. Put some clothes on before you talk to these people. These people got a problem. Hey, man, I'm LeBron effing James. I'm going to put my drawers on and I'll talk to y'all.
They hear LeBron in there singing, "How does it feel?"
I'm about to hook y'all up. Hold on.
Bron said, "Hey, I can't do this shit with you."
Bron said he still let y'all know in year 23, I still cut better than half these boys I hear in these streets. Y'all would have.
Nigga in a Pretty Ricky video. Get the fuck. The fuck are we doing, bro? That nigga said, "How does it feel?" Hey, I can't do this shit, bro.
Hey, y'all. On that note, we gonna go ahead and get out of here. We appreciate you.
Y'all be safe. Oh man. Oh shit, my fault. Greg. That shit. That
appreciate y'all for checking in with us tonight. This video.
Roger, you just got to block me for Thanksgiving. I love you, but I'm sending it to you. You're getting it.
No, you good. Go ahead. I blocked Wes for like 2 hours one day. He didn't know it. I'm just playing.
That's all right, because all my messages still got delivered. That's the only thing I know.
He said the plan still worked. He said it was delayed.
He's sending these shits.
I got the reactions I needed to get. I'm still waiting on some reactions to some of the stuff I said.
I hate the fact that he'll send me shit and he's looking forward to it. I need this reaction. I prolonged one time.
Reason.
Let me tell y'all something. I love the fuck out of West, but every blue moon I will prolong because I'm like, I know he want me to react, but I'm waiting for this shit because this nigga be sending me some dumb shit that I ain't gonna look yet. So he gonna get a reaction when I'm ready.
And then mess around, it'd be something good when he actually get it too. He'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting."
I was like, "This motherfucker here, bro." All right,
Durante and I just be randomly sending each other right random tendonism stuff.
Hold on, do it be the real tendonism?
Not always.
Or does the satirical one take me?
Oh yeah, Brent, I've been sending him some.
The nigga took the clip out and the clip fell out the gun. And y'all said, "Guess what?" I died. He said, "Just said tendonism." I was like, the whole clip fell out. I said, "Y'all know not."
All right, man. Also, Durante, my scores do be updated, man. I don't know what to tell you about that. They be updating. The Magic and the 76ers just played, and the Magic.
Well,
I got a better statement. The 76ers are just cheats. They just losing everybody big. That's
it ain't great. All right, but anyway, real quick.
No, you know what? My fault. I don't mean to cut you off, but I might be having PTSD. And just thinking scores ain't update, like the Eagles score ain't update the whole fucking second half. All right, keep going. Y'all be safe. Stay out of trouble. Love y'all. I'm not talking about the Eagles. No, I love Brent. Me and Brent already talked. Okay.
Hey, y'all, like I said, y'all be thinking I be trolling Durante.
Hey, Durante, and I
didn't say nothing to him all week about I didn't say anything, but I sent it.
Hold on, I hear you. I'm just trying to get my camera.
Focus the camera. Yeah, Durante, I even had the conversation about the penalty because I told the audience what you and I discussed about the penalty and how you and I wouldn't have thrown the flag, or if we threw the flag, we'd said offset the penalty. They'd have to replay that down because Cooper had the hand a little bit. But then once the hand got free, my man straight smacked the face mask. I was like,
that's what I was talking about. I can't argue with people. I don't even argue with Brand. Me and him talk shit through. I get in literal arguments with stupid motherfuckers. And I sat here and said, yo, if you push somebody in the face, that is technically pass interference. Mind you, he made the catch, but that's offensive pass interference. I still want to do the flag. I'm cool with the catch. Right. But at the same time, if we're going to play fair, you turn around and then give – I think it was Devontae one on a little one when they went back on a replay. And I was like, okay, but I'm gonna let that go. And I got an argument with a fellow Eagles fan who didn't even fucking realize I was an Eagles fan. He came and apologized. I was like, my fault. I ain't even said, bro. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You missed my whole argument. I'm sitting here saying the whole third quarter The whole third quarter, we didn't score shit. And
Yep.
we stopped, came out the second half, was like, you know what? We got 2 miles till we home, man. Let's take a nap. The fuck you mean? And wait for traffic to come? Now traffic here, you trying to get home.
Yeah, they're trying to beat traffic.
So-
they
No, fuck you, Wes. I'm not done. So you sit here and say, oh, yeah, it's the penalties. Bitch, we didn't do that the whole third quarter. I don't blame penalties when I look at now. Another thing, we're not gonna sit
quarter.
here.
Don't forget the fourth quarter. That's another one.
I'm getting to that. If you shut the fuck up. The whole third quarter. Then you sit here and tell, oh yeah, Jalen Hurts is y'all issue. The nigga didn't have no interceptions, 1 touchdown, 300 some yards. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Wes. I'll let you say this, then you gonna shut up again. Go.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to say.
Why you smiling then?
I'll just listen to you talk stats.
Don't smile no more. Don't smile no more. All right, now.
Yeah, now, I'm just saying,
What are you saying?
I don't know how many rushing yards y'all had that game.
How many what?
Rushing yards y'all had that game.
If you shut the fuck up and let me get to it. Now, back to what I was saying. I was getting to that because I sat here and look, mind you, Saquon never really fumbles. It happens in the game. I'm not knocking that, but it's a fumble's a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm focused on the third quarter. You stopped, you took your foot off the gas and took a nap on the side of the road. Why did we decide to do that? At that point, it's play calling. If you're thinking something else, I don't know what to tell you. Then you go to the fourth quarter. We just decided to get away from the rush game, just completely pass. Well, let me back up. Whole half, we just get away from the rushing game. Just pass, screen, pass. Gibson needs to be off the fucking punt return team. Adoree Jackson can't fucking play. Kilo can't fucking tackle. Mitchell all of a sudden forgot how to play corner. I don't know what the fuck happened. Pickens, and also I told Brent, Pickens, Lamb. Just saying.
We had that kind
I just pay that man. You got to pay that man.
I just don't know. Why are we blaming a quarterback when it's clear that play calling has something to do with it? You take your foot off the gas and decide to just play conservative. AJ was eating, Vontae was eating. And then our defense, Fangio, shout out Fangio for taking up, because in one of his interviews during the week or yesterday he did with somebody, he was like, yeah, we readjusted this, that, we just played bad. I appreciate you. Now, mind you, that's not me making excuses, because again, I look at one quarter. That's why I say I got to argue with a Philly fan. This motherfucker saying, oh no, I'm a real fan. You ain't look at my profile pic. Then he comes, oh yeah, my bad. You a fan too, but you kind of like, I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up, because you missing what I'm saying. I'm not blaming penalties. Penalties had something to do with it, but the whole one fucking quarter we decided not to do shit is what killed us. That part. Still, to me, penalties, yes.
Whole half. But anyways,
no, the whole half. But if you come out at least, and Jake missed the kick, all right. But if you come out at least put pressure on them in that third quarter, who knows what could have happened the rest of the game? Now we have to play catch up, even though they're down, which is crazy, right? We have to play catch up with a team that's down. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If we came out in the third quarter and actually scored, put more pressure on them, who knows what could have happened? That's why I say, hey, it started there. Then the whole second half was trash, yes, but it started there.
You know, Shannon Sharp has a saying that he says a lot.
I was gonna talk about these motherfuckers tonight.
You weren't at all, but he said you never accept something in the win that you wouldn't accept a loss. You know. And,
you said what?
I've been saying this for a while. It's, you never accept something in a win that you would not accept in a loss. I
Well,
but
I want to ask Durant. I got a question for you.
Yeah, let's
check this out. I'm coming down. I'm coming down. Hold on, Brent. I'm coming
about it. I want to ask Durant. Last week,
I'm coming to Virginia tomorrow, and I'm pulling up on your ass. Let's go.
I'll be here. You know I live in.
Well, he'll definitely be there Thursday. I don't know what he's doing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna see him at the place or not. But if I don't see him at the place, oh, okay, cool. But if I don't see him at the place, I know for sure he'll be around. He'll be around on Thursday.
Oh, y'all gonna be at the office? Oh, I'm not gonna do it.
No, you just pull up. You pull up to the crib. Don't worry, he'll be there.
No, pull up to the office. Come on, pull up there.
Which office you pulling up to? One office we don't own anymore. But that's not my business.
Don't matter. Pull up. We don't want no more. Pull
We'll
up.
talk after. Hey, that's after the show conversation.
That's
What?
after the show. Okay, real quick. Durante, last week I told you I felt like Sirianni needed to take ownership for the play calling in the second. When the offense starts to look crazy, we have to look to Nick. Nick's statement after the game was he didn't think, allegedly, y'all took y'all's foot off the gas pedal. So my question to you as a Philadelphia fan, do you think it's time that Nick Sirianni says, you know the F what? I know you're the offensive coordinator. I'm not firing you this late in the season, but maybe I'm taking some of the play calling abilities for you. Because I just gotta feel like either that statement is made as a PR move because the upstairs hired this dude. Because I can't imagine, like, even if you my boy, right? Like, you my boy, we gotta be honest with each other. We boys, bro, that's some trash you doing. We gotta do better. Now, if you ain't got making the right play, listen, I take some of the pressure off you. Let me call the play, all right? Or at least if you call the play, give me a chance to overrule your play before go out to.
Well, Brandon's cut out. But in other news, Durante, you ever think that you'd want to form a former Cowboy Golden Boy back?
Wait, what?
I said, did you ever think you'd get to the point where you wanted a former Cowboy Golden Boy back?
Who?
Kellen Moore.
He's saying you would want him back. You would want him back as offensive coordinator.
Yeah, do you ever?
No, I heard him, and I was trying to figure out how to tell him yes in 8 different ways. C, yes. We, yes. All of it. The fuck?
But
yes. Bring Kellen Moore back. But like, hold on, Wes, why you got to say that? A former Cowboy? He won Super Bowl with us. I don't know about the Cowboys, but sorry, Brent. Just being honest. So saying that, I don't know what that had to do with anything. Bring Kellen Moore back. But if the man decided to go get a coaching job, we can't force him to stay with us. Hey, he won a Super Bowl. That looks good on his behalf. But now he probably like, damn, I miss Philly.
Y'all miss him too.
Well, Wes, here's what makes Kellen Moore interesting. Kellen Moore, I made this indictment against him with the Cowboys, but of course, Cowboys have a discipline problem amongst other things. Kellen Moore's offensive playbook is so varied. He could do one scripting in the first half and he'll have a second, like not even adjustments. Like Kellen Moore just be like, this was next week's game plan, but I'm bored and we up. We're just gonna do this in the second half. And like the Philadelphia offense was starting to look different because Dallas would do that. Like that's how we were one of the highest scoring offenses. But the problem was when you needed to score in the red zone, Dallas couldn't get a play so Philly figured that part out, but that's because they had better pieces and more discipline. They won't get some of the stupid penalties we would get. And so Philadelphia maximum, but like Kellen Moore, because he doesn't have some people run systems like, you have West Coast, some people, in the olden days, you have some people that would be like Power I and stuff. Kellen Moore was like, nah, on Madden, if Kellen Moore was the head coach, the offensive playbook would basically be like all of them. He was like, I got everything in here. Whatever y'all want to do, I got to play forward.
My fault.
I will say, real quick, Darth, I think that was what made Philadelphia's offense so unpredictable but so good because you didn't know what formation they were coming out and what wrinkle they were adding, and so you could game plan to players, but because the schemes would change because of the actual sets that they ran, you didn't know what you needed to do on a given play.
And the only thing they kept from that was the tush push.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna say this. 2 things. I gotta get these off. I don't want Wes to say a fucking word. Y'all see right here is when he gets decided to fucking hate. That's why I didn't say shit earlier when he was like, I hate. And I'm like, you pick and choose what the fuck you hate. Case in point right now. He got a lot of comments to say about a team that is still top of their division. Just throwing that out there. Number 2,
I told you on time.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I'm pulling up on you. We fighting tomorrow. Thursday on Thanksgiving. Fuck it. It's gonna be 3 games going on and a brawl. I'm getting somebody to record this shit. Me and you, Fort Ave.
Durante, you tell me what time. We got dinner with the Marshals at 4, but once I wrap up with them, I do got to come to the city for something. So you holler at me. I pull up.
Durante, it's gonna be tenderism.
I swear, y'all don't understand. I love him. No, but all seriousness, yes, I miss Kellen Moore. And no, Wes, I'm not comfortable. I've said on the podcast, I'm like, hey, a win's a win, but I also will say, hey, there is shit that we still need to do. Like, it's just like last year when you sat here and came at Byron. I didn't forget. I'm telling you, that's why I said last year was weird because you came at Byron when Byron had said in the middle of the season, right before, like a couple weeks before the Super Bowl, he was, I need to see more out of Jalen Hurts, even though we're winning. You flipped and was like, you said Jalen Hurts, he's not that good. No, we just need to see more. I said it too. I need to see more out of us because, yes, we're winning and it's ugly, but a win's a win. But I was still, you got 3 Lamborghinis sitting in the fucking yard and y'all ain't doing shit with them. Sell them. No, don't sell them. Sell the owner because he ain't driving. He driving the Pinto that he got. Huh?
One of them go 200, another going to go 200. One of them can't go 50. But they all look good though.
The owner of those Lamborghinis right now don't know what the fuck to do with them.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's sitting here to beat everybody home. He's like 2 miles from home and say, you know what, man, I'm gonna just take a nap and wait. Why are you taking a break? Just make it home, dog. You're right there. Here's traffic. Now you got now they caught up with you. Now you're trying to get home. Like, I don't get that. Like, this motherfucker is burning steaks. I mean, burning burgers and got steaks. Like, what are we doing? I don't even know what I'm saying because I'm so fucking frustrated.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I'm just frustrated, bro. Like, it sucks, man. I love Brant to death. Fuck the other Cowboys fans. But I sat here and said it too. I said, I wasn't cheering. I was like, oh, we look good. I was like, this is what the fuck we needed. I swear I didn't text it to you, bro. I texted my other homeboy. I was like, I think Sirianni is calling plays. I swear I was like, I think Sirianni is calling plays.
There was a window where it looked like that. Yes, where I said, oh no, y'all done awoken a sleeping giant. We are in trouble. And then
I had a thought to myself, y'all. I had a thought. I thought about when it was 21-0, and I was like, once this game is over, I'm going to send the Will Smith and Martin Lawrence scene from Bad Boys. That's how you supposed to drive. I was gonna send it. That's what I was gonna do, and then the wheels fell off as they do. And then
I'm telling you, yo,
I would have retracted that thought.
And look, and again, I went into
there, bro.
And Durante, I went into the week. I just said, I told our boss this, and you know the boss. I told him, I said, man, listen, because we talked about the win against the Raiders, and I said, can the Cowboys repeat some of this stuff in this next week against a great team? I was like, can the defense get them stops? I was like, if the defense can get stops in 2 weeks in a row, I'll feel a little bit better. The team is still not going very far, but I'll feel better about where we are as a unit. All right, first half happened, and I said, oh, Jesus. I watched the last little bit. I watched Pickens catch that first touchdown. I said, okay. And Durante, to your point, if Philadelphia, when the game was 21-14, Philly comes down, because I get the first drive, you filling it out. Okay, so I'm not gonna fault them for that. Once it's 21-14, if Philly comes down and makes it 28-14, I don't know that Dallas climbs back out the hole because it went back to 14. That's a steeper hill to kind of climb out of. Even with the mistakes you had, and I said this earlier in the show, I know you weren't here for that. Y'all had the fumble and we got the ball on the 4-yard line or whatever. We couldn't do nothing with that. I know Wes said the thing about CD, that's fine. They could have just kicked the field goal, but they didn't do that either. So the stupid part about it is your defense is stupid because on the Dallas perspective, your defense did his job when his back was against the wall in the second half. So I can't. I told Wes, I said the scoring drives really came together because of big explosive plays, big chunk plays, right? The CD Lamb play, right? That set them up on that drive. The Pickens play, those are big chunks. Dak swung the rock. I was like, I don't care what I said. All we can say, the man swung the rock.
I can't take away from him. I can't. Yeah. I'm not going to take away from Dak. I even told people that they're like, I'm like, bro, I'm not a hater. Some people think I'm just a Eagles fan. I ain't gonna call no names, but he's a Jets fan. But I understand the fucking game. I even told Brent, hey, the man is out here slinging. They fighting. Then I messed with Brent. I was like, maybe Vegas called and said, hey, we need this game closed.
Right. And I told Roger, I said, what's happening? What's happening in this game?
I said, Brandon, I think I told you, I said, I'm gonna kill myself. I forgot what I said. I was like, I'm done. I said, we lose this game, I'll be so mad. I told bro, I was like, you're the only person I'm texting right now. I got like 5 people texting me, hey, what's going on? I'm like, fuck.
And I told Durante, I said, Durante, my brother, it's finna be a long week for you. I feel bad for you. It's finna be a long. And bro, the people on the internet have not let us down. They have been showing off. I said, this is a 5-5-1 team. Shut up and sit down. Can we beat Kansas City on Thursday? Then come back and talk about when we finally are winning.
Y'all beat Kansas City. Now I'm woke. And now I'm like, okay.
That's different.
Right.
That's different. But we got to beat them first. We beat them, and then if we beat the Lions, oh, okay. Now maybe I'm looking at you a little different. Until then, we can't count them chicken. We 5-5-1. We're the definition of mediocrity. We're not winning. We ain't losing. And the one game that we didn't win or lose, we couldn't figure out what we wanted to do. We're the walking definition of mediocrity.
All right, we can end it. My bad. So last thing, Colts, y'all let me down. That's all I'm saying. All right, keep it going.
So Durante, and you can tell people this. I have not said a word to you about the Eagles until today, positive or negative. But I sent you, a couple memes, couple videos and things.
I just want to burn my Instagram.
I even sent him a music video, basically.
Oh, is that the one that the brother did with the stuff on? And he had the flag behind him?
Well, he said, I don't know. It was Robert Williams' video. I don't know which one.
Okay.
Did I send it to you? But anyway, I sent that to Durante because I felt like it would warm his soul. Give him a little.
I just want a better friend. I really do. I just want a better friend, y'all.
And then Holly, before we get out of here, oh yeah, you need a new friend. Holly said, "What in the Ghostbusters West doing?" I was just checking the temperature of the corner in my house.
Over here, like,
oh no, Meredith said,
"What the fuck you shooting at?"
Oh, Meredith. Oh, my bad. Holly's right about it. Sorry, Meredith said, "What in the Ghostbusters West doing while y'all talking?" I was just checking the temperature of
Let's just be on his own fucking time, man. Yo, y'all stay safe, man. Shop Big Dogs Only. The QR code about to be on the screen in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Shop Big Dogs Only. This is an old shirt, but he got some new merch on there. Get y'all something, because Wes ain't talking about shit, to be honest. Talking about, I'm checking the temperature. So y'all see the random shit he got in his fucking house? Y'all not gonna tell me this nigga ain't going through some shit, bro. Go ahead, Brent.
Bro, I live in an old house. It'd be drafty and stuff, and I was just checking the temperature. Y'all were talking, and I ain't really had the conversation. I was like, let me check this temperature and see where it's at.
I'm surprised you didn't. Fuck you. Now go.
We closing out, Durante? We closing out?
Yeah, Brent.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, check out Gifted Hands for all of your holiday needs. Thanksgiving is here, so maybe it's a little late for that. However, Christmas is just around the corner. Kwanzaa is just around the corner. Hanukkah is just around the corner. And just after that, all of that is New Year's. So get your events plans, get your custom decor created, your Christmas items made, your Hanukkah items made, whatever you celebrate. We want to help you celebrate and make your dreams come true, whether you need charcuterie, whether you need an event plan to actually host a party. If you need a gift made, let us know. We can definitely hook you up. As I've said before, the shop will be closed next week. So, but that's okay. We still listen. We can form a queue. We can manage, So, let us know what we can do to help make your holiday dreams become a reality. Gifted Hands 08, if you're not watching, because the QR code is on the screen, Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram. The link to our website's in the bio. And again, we wish you all a happy, safe, and fun-filled Thanksgiving. And we'll see. Maybe I'll be here next week. We don't know. I'll be in the Big Easy. We'll see where the week takes us. If your boy got a little time, depending on what the missus say, I might be with the boys. We might just be on location.
Well, I will be sure to send said link out. And if you want to drop in with us, hey, man, we'll be glad to have you for sure. Because, Durante may be, landing the plane. And I don't know, Byron may be in Belize this time. So I don't know.
He might be in automobiles. He on trains this week. He on automobiles next week. He in the car.
So y'all don't really want me up here by myself. Who knows what I might be up here talking about? So we need somebody up here, so I can bounce some conversations off of. I believe it, Durante.
Oh, my fault.
So yeah, but all that being said, hey, man, we appreciate y'all. Please like, share, and do all those things. Please interact with the video to let people know we out here in these streets. I know y'all be hearing me say that, but I appreciate y'all doing that as well. But with all that being said, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, I
'cause
didn't
didn't
even
get to do it.
let Durante do his closing, but he was talking big dogs.
No,
I'm
you
tripping.
good.
Durante, what you want to tell the
Yeah,
people?
yeah, I did big dogs because mine ain't here, but shop big dogs only. And also make sure, y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Stay safe out there. Don't drink and drive. All seriousness, and have a good weekend. And after you eat, even before you get to your people's house, before you travel, every day take a fucking shower and brush your fucking teeth. All right, do that. Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. All right. For real. All right. If you're in the comfort of your own home, okay, maybe. But if you going out and just got stench just out there for people to smell, the world to just taste, and they don't want to taste it, look, I've seen shit on the internet that I don't need to see. All right, because of you, your algorithm fucked mine up. For real, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I'm talking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, listen.
I only bring good things to your algorithm, man. I bring you the best.
Hold on. I'm making a face, Durante, because you said at home. Now listen, if your behind is crusty at home and dusty at home, listen, you invite cats over to your house, they be like, man, it smells like cheeks in here. Bro, listen, it's you, okay? You need to take a bath. I don't care if you is at home. Take a bath. You start smelling yourself, take a bath. If you think you smelling yourself, take a bath. It's probably a good idea just getting in the habit of just taking a bath and brushing your teeth. Just do that. Okay, Durante's been telling y'all, please listen to him.
Please listen. All right. I got running water, so yeah. Hey, take a shower, wash your ass, brush your teeth.
They can't hear you, Wes. I don't know if you're on mute or whatever, Wes. They can't hear you. But I'll close it out because I don't know what happened to your mic. Well, with all that, I don't know. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you all next week. We out.
My elbow, fuck. Oh, shit.